On the morning of his execution, a death row inmate made one final request. He didn't ask to see his family. He didn't ask for forgiveness. Instead, he asked to see his former police dog. What happened next inside that prison would leave guards speechless and change everything. The prison staff thought it was strange. After all, this man had once been a respected police officer. Now, he was waiting to be executed for murder. And the only thing he wanted before dying was to see a dog who hadn't seen him in years. Years earlier, Daniel Hayes had worked as a canine officer. His partner was a German shepherd named Rex. Together, they had saved lives, tracked criminals, and protected their city for nearly 6 years. Officers often said Rex trusted Daniel more than anyone else alive. They were inseparable. But everything changed one night during a failed operation. A suspect was found dead, and Daniel was accused of pulling the trigger unlawfully. Despite claiming innocence, the evidence seemed overwhelming. The court found him guilty, and soon, Daniel Hayes became inmate 54721. Appeals failed. Witnesses disappeared, and public opinion turned against him. Years passed behind cold prison walls. Meanwhile, Rex was reassigned to another handler. The dog reportedly became aggressive, withdrawn, different, almost as if he was waiting for someone who never came back. Then finally, the execution date arrived. 6 a.m. Less than 12 hours remained according to prison policy. Every inmate was allowed one final request. Some asked for special meals. Others asked to call family members. Daniel asked for Rex. At first, officials refused. But after weeks of discussion, permission was granted under heavy supervision. That afternoon, Rex entered the prison. Chains echoed through the hallway. Guards stood silently. And then, the dog saw him. Rex froze. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, the dog began barking violently, not at Daniel, but at one of the correction officers standing nearby. Rex pulled hard against his handler, growling uncontrollably. The room turned chaotic. Canine trainers knew this behavior. Rex wasn't angry. He was signaling detection, hidden scent recognition, the same training used to identify suspects. Attention shifted toward the officer. Within hours, an internal investigation began, and what they discovered shocked everyone. The officer had secretly been connected to the original case. Evidence had been manipulated. Reports altered. Daniel Hayes had been framed just hours before the scheduled execution. The order was stopped. Daniel walked out of that prison a free man. Witnesses later said Rex refused to leave his side, resting his head against Daniel as if no time had passed at all. Because sometimes, loyalty doesn't forget. And on that day, justice spoke through a dog, when humans failed to listen. If this story moved you, subscribe for more unbelievable, true stories that prove reality can be stranger than fiction.